Hello everyone, welcome back to another That One Car Channel news video. I hope your week has been great, but before we get into another news video, if you would like to see more of this type of content, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell down below. It'll really help us out as we continue to grow. And if you look up here, still no one that watches my video to subscribe, do me a favor and hit the button down below. Now back to the content. Ever since the launch of the Mark V Supra, people have wanted a manual transmission version. Many people did not like the fact that an enthusiast level car was getting an automatic only treatment, and I understand the sentiment. One of my buddies in the midst of the pandemic got one of the new Supras, and even though it was fun to drive and faster than the Focus ST that I had at the time, I still enjoyed driving my ST more. But with these rumors and leaks from a trusted Japanese car blog, there should be a full reveal in April, and the manual option will only be available in the Inline 6 model. There will be a limited run of 50 cars that may be Japan only edition called the matte white editions, with a special interior and exclusive paint. This gives hope as ICE engines are being phased out and EVs and other alternative fuels are taking over. As fuel prices continue to soar, new cars become harder to get, and as nickel and other material prices go up, and the ongoing chip shortage potentially gets worse with the Russian-Ukraine war, the second-hand EV market is rising. While deliveries for the Model 3 Standard Range New is being pushed to deliver in 2023, the Model Y Long Range not available until August this year, it's easier for people to just go out and buy a used one. And with an EV like the Model 3 already being cheaper to maintain and keep running over 5 years than a Toyota Corolla, people are wanting to make the switch so that they can skip fuel stations and fill up cheaper with their house's electricity. The cheapest 2021 Model 3 listed on Australian website Car Sales was originally sold for $60,000 new and currently has a price of $66,490 with almost 30,000 kilometers on the clock, which equals roughly around 18,500 miles. It is already hard to get new and used cars as is, and with the chip shortage and gas prices going through the roof, it may not be easy to get a deal anytime soon. After over 11 years, the Lamborghini Aventador finally comes to an end. This new version has been seen tested in its camouflage wrap, and to me so far looks like the mix of design cues from the Huracan on the front and back, while still keeping a similar profile to the last generation Aventador on the sides. Looking on the back, you can see that this new Lamborghini boasts a crazy above bumper quad exhaust system that looks cool and may perform just as well. One of the things Lamborghini CEO Steven Winkelmann mentioned is that the replacement would not stray from the V12 engine, and in fact it has stickers on the car pointing towards that it may actually be a plug-in hybrid system with a V12 engine. This could greatly increase the total performance and fuel efficiency of this car, and looking at similar cars in the past like the Porsche 918, while still keeping the raw engine noise and performance of ICE engines. This may prove to be an interesting car once it's fully shown off later this year, and will be interesting to see where the brand goes from here. I was debating covering this topic today, but I know Ethan would get upset at me for not mentioning it. VW finally revealed the ID.Buzz electric microbus as a car that they may actually sell rather than just a prototype like seen in the past. The European version will have around a 201 horsepower electric rear motor with a small battery, while the US will get an all-wheel drive version with a larger battery pack and a secondary front motor. No range figures have been given for either version. There has not been any horsepower figure given for the US model. The European cargo and passenger versions will start production later this year, and they're planning a release for 2024 in the States. VW is hoping for it to bring back the nostalgia of the 60s and 70s VW bus back on the roads. I hope you guys enjoyed this edition of Car News. Please remember to like and subscribe, and as a reminder, these come out on Mondays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you guys on Monday, and have a great day.